tunnel starts right here. It immediately curves under here, like that. Heading in this direction. I doubt I got much past this spot right here. So there's a reference. Tunnel comes in this general direction here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what was there. Like I said, my guess is some kind of something to power the bellows. But the tunnel would have had to come out on the creek. So why don't we go down on the creek, see if we can find an exit, and maybe we'll get an idea of what it looks like. Nice mountain creek here. The tunnel was heading in this direction. It's like somebody's got some kind of shelter here. Very primitive shelter. Huh. Big piece of coal. No real signs of an exit. If you've been here and you know where the exit for that tunnel is, leave it in the comments so next time I'm up here I can see if we can find it. And that's I believe what the Iron Master's mansion. This is a big creek. So this creek is the creek they dammed up to make the reservoir, I think. And up to that reservoir is where we're heading right now. Hey guys, Brett here. I'm just gonna jump in real quick because there was a section in this while I was filming this video that I thought I was filming, but apparently I wasn't. So if I'm gonna give you the information of what was happening in between so that when the actual footage picks up again, you won't be completely confused. Okay, so basically when I pick up, I'm going to be right here. Okay, now here's the furnace is right here. Here's the little tunnel that we explored. I was down here when I was looking for the tunnel exit, right on the Mill Creek here. So what I did in the interim is I came up here and there's a long trench right here, which I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. Okay, continued up here, and right about here I pick up again, at which point I begin to wonder what's going on, why this trench is here. There was also some stonework here, and I begin to speculate as to what this was, because there looks like there's actually a prism here. There actually looks like there's a canal prism here. So I start talking about a spur canal. Maybe they unloaded the stuff they needed for the furnace right here, carried it up that long hill, and then over that bridge right about here. So my speculation is that there was a spur of the canal here. And then I continue up here. The video ends up here. We go up and we visit the Segriest Dam. But this dam wasn't here back in 1830 to 1860 when this when this furnace was actually in operation. So it kind of screws up what the area would have looked like, because here's Mill Creek. Okay, so they might have had this whole area backed up, and this might have been a slack water part of the canal here. Because what happens is you follow this red line, we go from here and then we go here. I check out, I'm looking for a place where a spur canal could come out, but I don't think I find it. But anyway, when the video picks back up, I'm going to be right about here, and this section here is what we missed. There was a long trench here, okay, which had something to do with the canal. All right, so that's basically it. Let's pick it back up. Yes, okay, so here's this big trench, and you know, I know there was a canal up here. I think, was it the Union Canal that came down and met up with the Central Division, I think in Middletown. This almost looks like a canal bed to me, which would make sense. So then basically that thing there, that trench, would probably have something to do with letting water out of the canal. If the canal water was too high, they could drain it there. And it's possible that this is a spur a canal spur? I mean, did they do stuff like that? Where this would come off the main canal and they would just float an ark up here, park it right there. They'd probably get supplies and then they'd probably put the pig iron on and then float that back down here. I guess, I don't know, where there might be a canal. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Because that one there has that shape, a prism shape. It might just be a spur. Okay, well, we'll have to do some more research on that. The rocks here are, it looks like sandstone with a reddish color, like a red sandstone. And it's got areas where you got larger chunks. Maybe this was associated with a coastal area hundreds of millions of years ago. Here's a vein of something going right through the sandstone. You see that? All right, the dam's there. The road to the dam is there. I just wanted to come real quick over here to see if that is in fact something you might call a feeder canal. It would come out right here if that's what it was. And I would think it would be right about here. It's possible that this was all dammed up as part of the canal, and this was all up to here, and then right here maybe there was a spot since been filled in where you could kind of imagine an arc coming here, and then it takes a right, backs up right over there as close as they can get to the furnace. Look at this nice red soil though. It's a nice creek though. All right, let's head back that way. Well guys, here we are. We're at the spillway. Now I forgot the name of this reservoir. I think it's the Lebanon Reservoir, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna overdub it later. And it's starting to rain, it's windy, it's cloudy. Look at these clouds moving in over the top of the dam. It's getting kind of dark out here. All right, so there you have this beautiful spillway holding back the Lebanon Reservoir or lake. There's something about this kind of cascading water that is hypnotizing. The way it just sheets down. It's like a curtain almost. And then when it meets the line there, ooh, look at that. What kind of monster do they keep in there, huh? I can hear something going on in there. Like a sloshing around. They got it gated off though. But you hear that? So when they release this sucker, it probably comes boom. All right, you see that little crack there? That's big enough to get my camera through. So I'm just gonna poke it down in there, see if we can see anything. Anything? All right guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. It's starting to rain. I haven't been to the top yet, but I think I'm gonna leave that for a future day because I'll probably be back up in this area at some point.
Make sure you sub, hit that bell for notifications. This is Brad for TopoRanger, signing out.